Prime Minister, thanks for coming in.
Well, thank you. It's great to be back.
Well, you look terrific. How do you feel?
Look, I'm a danger to shipping.
The doctors are pleased with your progress?
Doctors are absolutely delighted with my progress. All the indications are pretty favourable, and, yeah.
Well, with respect, that's the second time you've recovered this year, isn't it?
That's extremely amusing.
What actually happened, Mr. Hawke?
You mean the operation?
Yes.
Oh, I don't want to talk about the operation. I mean, let's talk about politics. You don't want to hear about an operation. I mean,
Well, why
it's basically, it's plumbing. That's all it is. I mean, it's a very, very standard piece of, I suppose, carpentry and plumbing. I mean, let's not bother with that. Let's talk about something else.
Well, I just wondered precisely what happened during the operation.
Well, look, I'd rather not talk about it. I mean, can't we discuss something else?
Well, Prime Minister, it's all very well to go to press conferences and joke about small members' bills and the like. I think the public's got a right to know what
I did
happened.
make some flippant remarks of a very childish nature prior to, I suppose I was a little bit jumpy before the operation, and I deeply regret those remarks now, of course.
Were you embarrassed?
I suppose I was a little bit embarrassed, yes. I mean, it's just not something I knew how to do, and I suppose I made a little bit of a fool of myself. But, you know, I mean, I don't want to go through analysis. I mean, if you really want to know what happened in the operation, I can tell you.
Well, I'd like to. Go ahead.
Well, look, in lay terms,
Please.
Without getting too technical about it, first of all, they knock you out, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
The next thing they do is that they make a very small incision somewhere in behind the Walshes.
Mm-hmm.
They pin the Tates back. They put the Dawkins out of the way, of course, run any surplus Jones off into a bucket, and then they get a very small probe and they just pull out, in my case, a little tiny button about the size of the head of a pin.
What about the performance of Paul Keating?
Oh, well, they never get round that far, and that doesn't come into it.
Why not?
Well, you're lying on your back. How would they do that?
Oh, I see.
I haven't explained myself very... I mean, physiologically, they couldn't possibly do that.
I see.
You're on your back. They can only get to the top part.
I see. All right.
Have you got a pencil?
Yeah, could you...
Yeah.
Actually...
I'll show you.
Yeah.
First of all,
Yeah.
there's your Dawkins.
Yeah, right.
Right? You got
Yeah.
the Walshes down here.
Yeah.
They run a little probe up into here.
Yeah.
They pin these Tate valves back.
Yeah.
And they pull that out. Now, the Keating would be round here.
Oh, I see.
How would they get to that?
John, about a minute? Yeah. Okay.
Am I all right here?
Yeah, you're fine.
You want me
You're
sitting
fine.
here?
Yeah, you're right.
Yep. Am I got a microphone on?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
You want to go through the questions?
I'm sorry?
Hey, you want to give me an idea of what you're going to ask me?
Well, we
Just
don't
go
know-
through what you're going to talk about, because
Why?
if you... Well, because I've got a few problems talking about certain things, and if you get onto them, I'll just go on and 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 on.
that to
It'll be
happen.
absolutely unbearable. We'll never get out alive.
Well, look, I was going to ask you about Pyramid.
Pyramid Building Society? Oh, don't ask me about the Pyramid Building Society.
Why not?
Well, what were you going to ask me about it?
Well, I was just going to ask you why you came out and supported it in February when you